The time is 8:56 a.m. Good morning. The news headline: Ebonyi governor lists kind of criminals that have allegedly hijacked Nnamdi Kanu's IPOB. The news in full. The governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, has claimed that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu, has been hijacked by cultists, abductors, and armed robbers in society. Umahi called on the pro-Biafra group to critically observe the current situation in Southeast region, describing it as worse. The governor noted this on Tuesday at the Ecumenical Center in Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State capital, while inaugurating members of the Southeast Traditional Rulers Council. He said that we all know that the indigenous people of Biafra has been hijacked by cultists, kidnappers, and armed robbers in our society. And that is why we must ask questions like those who said they are fighting for us, fighting for our marginalization, should take a critical look about our situation today. Today, it is very difficult to get trucks coming from south or north to the southeast. This is self-inflicted injury because we did not do comprehensive harmonization to see what are the areas of comparative advantage and what are the areas we might see we have been marginalized. So of late, we came together and actually told our youth that may we know your area of marginalization, and that is what we have done. You don't shave our hairs in our absence. We must stand to say enough is enough. There is nothing we cannot get in Nigeria through dialogue and understanding. Our culture is never what is going on now. So I appeal to you, let's do more and support our governors, Umahi added. And this is the word of Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi, who has claimed that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu, has actually been hijacked by cultists, abductors, and armed robbers into society, while he was actually calling on the pro-Biafra group to make sure that they critically observe the current situation in Southeast region, describing it as pathetic and that it is going into a worsening state as the day turns, where the governor noted that the all know that the indigenous people agitations have been hijacked by cultists, kidnappers, and armed robbers in the society, and in the clamor for marginalization. If there is a closer look to this marginalization, then it is actually needed for the youth and those clamoring for agitating for a change to iterate those areas of which they have been marginalized, saying that the culture of the southeast is never going. It's never going. It's never what is going on. As per the infliction of these cultists and bad eggs that are actually, destroying the good works of the people in agitating for whatever is their right. And sequel to an incident that happened of recent, where some schools were demolished and some motorcycles were burnt by some unknown gunmen, where it was attached to the IPOB members, and the IPOB members are to disregard and debunk the news, saying that they were not involved, and just to create that impression that they were truly innocent, they had to reconstruct, say they are going to reconstruct that school, and also promise to buy new motorcycles for those whose motorcycles were burnt down by the unknown gunmen. And Governor Umahi is of the opinion that whatever dialogue cannot solve, that violence cannot solve either, saying that there is need to collaborate and support the governors of the Southeast and make sure that they understand and dialogue with them so that they can put a stop to these acts of terrorism going on in the state, where kidnappers, armed robbers, and cultists are now having a whole great edge over the agitations of the people. Also, Governor Umahi had actually said that the sit-at-home order by a pro-Biafra group, IPOB, in the five Southeast states does not affect the governors. Where David Umahi said this on a Tuesday in Abakaliki during the inauguration of the senior special advisor on religion and welfare matters, where Abraham Nwali, who as the new Southeast chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State said that the sit-at-home order by the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra amounts to war brought by the people upon themselves. He said governors of the Southeast have done their best to check the situation, and when people sit at home, it is not biting the governors. When you sit at home, there is food for the governors in their homes, and some of their children are outside the country. Mr. Umahi, who is the chairman Southeast of Governors Forum, said, there are fears of possible splinter groups emerging in the region with their own agenda, where he said that there have been a sit-at-home order for Monday, Ghost Mondays by the IPOB, of which the IPOB says that they have actually suspended, and another group might come up and declare its own on some Wednesdays and Thursday, and then the end will come. The situation will then be clear to the people that we implore the church to announce the dangers of this practice. Governor Umahi was actually talking to the Christian Association of Nigeria during this inauguration, saying that the church needs to intervene through adequate enlightenment on the dire consequences of the sit-at-home order being observed by the people in the name of being afraid of what the consequences of resuming back to their various market duties might actually bring about. He therefore congratulated the new CAN executive and announced a donation of 5 million naira to it, plus an SUV for the chairman himself. The national president of CAN, Samson Ayokunle, who inaugurated the executive, charged the members to use their offers and their new offices for the service of God on humanity. And in a brief speech, the new Southeast CAN chairman, Mr. Unwali, who is actually a Catholic priest, pledged that the new leadership would work towards the uplift of the zone and ensure that they actually take it to all the advices by Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State. And the quote in this word by the governor is that when people sit at home, that there is food for the governors in their homes, and some of their children are abroad, and it seems that the masses are the ones that will suffer all these things if they do not get back to work, as been advised by the governors and also suspended by the indigenous people of Biafra. Therefore, it is becoming difficult to get trucks from south or north to the southeast, as Governor David Umahi has said, and all these are self-inflicted injury because the people of the state, especially the IPOB and themselves, are actually not have a comprehensive harmonization to see what the areas of comparative advantage and what are the areas that they need to take care of as per the case of marginalization. And this is Governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, trying to look for a way to harmonize with the IPOB so that they can actually change that perception of